Hey everybody, so today I'm switching out my tumbler, chambers, containers, whatever the heck you call them. But basically I've done 2 stages of grit and I'm not going to go any further on these just because it was my first round of tumbling and I was just kind of excited to do some rock, and I didn't really choose my rock very well, and so now that I'm learning a bit more about the process and what rocks to do with each other, I'm wanting to kind of restart and just kind of hit it again, I guess. So there's the slurry in there, and I've rinsed all this out so that it's completely clean, and both of these have a fine polish in them, so that's why I'm mixing them. Otherwise you would want to keep them separate. So we're going to rinse these out a little and try and save the grit water. And again, I'm just kind of trying to conserve what I've got here as far as the grit goes. So I'm gonna make sure these are like spotless before I get onto the new batch. Just kind of trying to catch all my grit water in here. Alright, so you can definitely see that the rock looks, semi-polished. Definitely looks way better than before. I probably have to grab a toothbrush and polish things up. Here's a nice piece of opalized petrified wood, I believe. This is just some red jasper and some butterscotch jasper with some agate in it. This is some Ethiopian opal. Gosh, tripping over my words here. But I've got some real nice pieces of opal in here. Got a thunder egg in there that polished up pretty nice. And a bunch of just little stuff. And again, that was kind of the stuff that I just didn't really know what I was doing. I was just excited, wanted to get some stuff in there. There's another little thunder egg. But yeah, not much in there really. So I'm going to go get my new stuff and I'll be back. But before I go, this is the stuff that I'm going to put into a recycled gallon jug and just use that again for my second stage polish on my next round. So we'll be recycling this. But now I'm gonna go grab my stuff for reals. I'm back. We got some really fun pieces in here I'm going to polish up. This is an amethyst. Can't really see the color on it very well. So once it's polished up, it should look something kind of like that. And I've got a nice piece of some kind of agate or something. Some real nice petrified wood. And lots of petrified wood going in. Got a couple of real unique pieces of this. I don't know what it is, but it's very pretty and shines up nice. Here's another piece of petrified wood. Here's a little amethyst. I'm gonna try and throw in there. And some little green and multicolored pieces that will hopefully turn out nice. I've got a couple other fun pieces. Another piece of real nice petrified wood. Some fun green stuff. And some sort of agate of sorts. Sorry for the soap on there. But yeah, This should all clean up real nice and be pretty interesting. This I'm real interested in. I think it's a piece of agate or something. I don't know. It's interesting. And some of this. But I'm going to get these in here real quick. Alright, so I'm going to start stacking these in here. Got it real clean. And I'll probably start with the bigger ones first. I don't want to put anything too big in there that's going to crush the other smaller stuff, so that's probably about as good as it's going to get. And I'll put some of this in there to fill the spaces. Maybe a couple more little guys. I'm going to save some of the bigger pieces for this one over here. Oops. So you want it about 3/4 full, and then I'm going to put some grit in there, and then I'm going to use the reused grit water. So a good tablespoon. And then here's that grit water, and this is the coarse grit water. I'll fill it up about 3/4 of the way full, and there you go. And then I'm just going to get this on here. And again, you want to make sure that your seals are really clean. So the big nice stuff is in number 1, and it's good to keep track of that, or else you will forget. So some people just like that to be finger tight, and I think it's best to get it as tight as you can with some pliers. So number 1 is full and ready to go. Now we're going to pack number 2. I don't know if I can quite get that piece in there. Maybe next time. This is some real nice, I think, green jasper of sorts. That one will, and a little piece of petrified wood. So I'll just put all these back in there. And this is the filler. You can use peat gravel or plastic pellets. Lots of people use lots of different stuff. But for today, we're just going to use this. So, another healthy tablespoon of coarse grit. And then some liquid, about 3/4 full. And then we'll be on our way to the tumbler. Again, make sure that your seals are very well sealed, or else you'll end up with a mess. Right, so these will tumble for probably 7 to 10 days, maybe 14 to 20 days, depending on if I like it or not. So now we're heading to the tumbler and we're gonna get things started. And again, it's best to write things down or else you are likely to forget. So just turn it on and we're good to go here. See you in a couple weeks.